13 clear signs she wants to sleep with you, most men don't realize. Imagine you're enjoying a cozy evening out and notice a woman engaging in unexpectedly intimate gestures. What could these signals mean? Today, we're breaking down the undeniable signs that she's interested in more than just conversation and maybe hinting at wanting to sleep with you. Each gesture, from touching herself sensually to subtly mentioning her loneliness, carries a distinct message. For instance, when she shows a glimpse of her lingerie or casually mentions not wearing much underneath her clothes, these are not just offhand remarks but intentional clues aimed at capturing your attention. Leave a like on the video, my love, and if you are new to the channel, subscribe to receive new advice. Do this to help the channel continue to grow. Leaving a like is all I ask as a gift. Why is it important to understand these cues? Recognizing these signs can change the dynamics of your interaction, providing clear insights into her intentions. Whether she's inviting you for a private drink or stretching in a way that accentuates her physique, each action is a piece of a larger puzzle indicating her interest. Tune in as we reveal the signs that she absolutely wants to take things to the next level. Before we continue, if your love life could use some strategic advice, why not book a free 60-minute session with one of our coaches? Find the link in the description or pinned comment. 1. Lingerie tease. When a woman mentions her lingerie or gives you a glimpse of it, it's a clear and provocative signal of her interest. This might happen during a conversation where she casually brings up a new set she bought or talks about how she feels in certain types of lingerie. Sometimes, she might even allow you to catch a peek of her lace undergarments by adjusting her clothes or bending in a way that offers a brief view. This kind of teasing isn't accidental, it's a deliberate move designed to spark your curiosity and ignite your desire. By bringing up something as intimate as her lingerie, she's breaking down barriers and inviting you to think about her in a more sexual context. This move shows a significant level of comfort and a desire to share more personal aspects of her life with you, signaling her readiness for a deeper, more physical connection. 2. She touches herself sensually. When a woman touches herself in a manner that is overtly sensual, it is often a strong sign of her interest. This could include running her fingers along her neck, gently playing with her hair, or lightly brushing her own lips. These actions are not random or purely self-soothing, they are deliberate and meant to draw your attention to her. The way she touches herself can be an indirect invitation for you to imagine touching her in the same way. It's a form of nonverbal communication that is both intimate and suggestive. If you notice her doing this while maintaining eye contact or giving you a coy smile, it's even more likely she's trying to send a clear message of her interest in a more intimate connection. Pay close attention to these subtle cues, as they can speak volumes about her intentions and feelings towards you. 3. She subtly removes clothing. If you notice a woman subtly removing pieces of clothing in a manner that draws attention to her body, it's likely a sign she wants to be closer to you. This could be as simple as taking off her jacket to reveal a low-cut top, slipping off her shoes to get more comfortable, or even unbuttoning the top button of her blouse. These actions are often done in a way that seems casual but is intended to showcase her physical appeal. She's testing the waters to see your reaction and gauge your interest. This behavior indicates she's comfortable around you and is inviting you to appreciate her body. It's a form of silent communication that suggests she's interested in moving beyond just a friendly interaction to something more intimate. Keep an eye out for these moments and respond with subtle affirmations to show you're picking up on her signals. 4. She mentions being alone. When a woman frequently mentions being alone at home or feeling lonely, she's giving you an opening to make a move. This could come up in conversation where she talks about spending the evening by herself or casually mentions that she's home alone for the weekend. These statements are often a subtle invitation for you to offer your company. By highlighting her solitude, she's indicating a desire for companionship and possibly something more. It's her way of creating an opportunity for you to suggest spending time together in a more private setting. This can be your cue to propose a visit or plan an intimate hangout. Responding to these hints with genuine interest can pave the way for a deeper connection and show her that you're attuned to her needs and ready to step in to fill the void she's subtly pointing out. 5. She suggestively touches your thigh. A touch on the thigh can be incredibly intimate and revealing. If a woman places her hand on your thigh and lets it linger, it's a strong indicator that she's comfortable with physical closeness and is interested in you. This gesture goes beyond casual friendliness, it's a deliberate act meant to test the waters of your physical boundaries and gauge your reaction. The thigh is a sensitive area, and by touching you there, she's showing a significant level of trust and interest. This touch can often be accompanied by other signs like leaning in closer, maintaining eye contact, or even giving you a suggestive smile. It's her way of bridging the gap between you two and seeing if you reciprocate her feelings. Responding positively to this gesture can lead to a deeper, more intimate connection as it signals that you're open to her advances and interested in exploring where this chemistry might lead. 6. She invites you for a private drink. When a woman suggests having a drink in a more private setting, it's a clear invitation for a more intimate interaction. This could be at her place, your place, or a quiet, secluded spot where you can be alone. By moving the setting from a public venue to a private one, she's indicating her desire for a more personal and potentially romantic atmosphere. This invitation is often accompanied by relaxed, comfortable body language and a genuine interest in spending time alone with you. It's a chance for deeper conversations and a more personal connection away from the distractions of a public setting. Accepting this invitation shows you're interested in getting to know her better and exploring the possibility of a deeper relationship. It's an opportunity to share more about yourselves and potentially take things to the next level, both emotionally and physically. 7. She mentions she's not wearing much. If a woman casually mentions she's not wearing much under her clothes, it's a bold and provocative hint at her interest in you. This could come up in various contexts, such as her telling you she just got out of the shower, mentioning how comfortable she is in her minimal attire, or even joking about her lack of clothing. Such statements are designed to capture your attention and spark your imagination. By drawing your mind to her current state of undress, she's indirectly inviting you to think about her in a more sexual context. This kind of comment is often accompanied by playful or flirtatious behavior, signaling her comfort and interest in being seen as a sexual being. Responding to these hints with appreciation and playful banter can create a more flirtatious and intimate atmosphere, setting the stage for a deeper connection. 8. She sends explicit texts. Receiving suggestive or explicit messages from a woman is a clear and direct sign of her interest in you. These texts might include flirty comments, descriptions of what she's wearing, or not wearing, or even outright declarations of her desires. This form of communication breaks down barriers and brings a level of intimacy and openness that's hard to misinterpret. By sending these texts, she's showing her trust and willingness to share her private thoughts and fantasies with you. It's an invitation to engage in a more personal and intimate dialogue, allowing you both to explore your desires and chemistry. Responding positively to these messages can reinforce her interest and pave the way for further intimate interactions. It's a modern form of flirting that, when reciprocated, can significantly enhance the connection between you two and potentially lead to a more physical relationship. 9. Suggestive stretches. If you notice a woman stretching in a way that highlights her body and draws your attention, she might be trying to send a signal. This could include stretching her arms above her head to accentuate her figure, arching her back, or leaning forward to give you a better view. These actions are often done with a subtle awareness of their effect, aiming to capture your interest and admiration. Such physical displays are not merely about comfort or relaxation, they're a form of nonverbal communication meant to draw your eyes to her and highlight her physical attributes. If she catches you looking and responds with a smile or a playful comment, it's a clear sign that she's aware of the effect she's having on you and is encouraging your attention. This kind of body language can be an exciting and playful way to build sexual tension and express mutual interest without words. 10. She teases with double entendres. Using words or phrases with double meanings that suggest sexual undertones is a classic way for a woman to indicate her interest. These double entendres can be playful, provocative, and meant to test your reaction. For example, she might make comments that seem innocent on the surface but have a hidden sexual implication. This form of teasing is designed to create a flirty and engaging atmosphere where both of you can play off each other's words and build sexual tension. It's a way for her to express her interest while maintaining a playful and lighthearted tone. Responding to these hints with your own playful remarks can reinforce the chemistry between you two and make the interaction more exciting. It's about creating a shared language of flirtation that only the two of you understand, deepening the connection and paving the way for more intimate encounters. 11. She invites you to stay over. When a woman suggests you stay over at her place, offering a spare bed or couch but with obvious implications, she's making a clear and bold move. This invitation is often a way to test your interest in a more intimate relationship. By offering you a place to stay, she's creating an opportunity for you to spend the night together, even if it starts with the pretense of a friendly gesture. The underlying message is that she's comfortable with you being in her personal space and is open to the possibility of something more happening. Responding to this invitation with enthusiasm and respect can lead to a deepening of your relationship. It's important to gauge the situation and respond appropriately, ensuring that both of you feel comfortable and ready for the next step. This kind of invitation is a significant sign of trust and interest, indicating she's ready to explore a deeper connection. 12. She mimics sensual behaviors. When a woman mimics sensual or sexual behaviors, like slowly licking her lips, it's a clear sign of her interest. These actions are often subconscious but can also be deliberate attempts to draw your attention to her lips and what she might be thinking about. Mimicking such behaviors can include gentle, slow movements that are designed to be noticed. For example, she might bite her lip lightly, run her tongue over her teeth, or even mimic sipping a drink in a particularly sensual manner. These behaviors are meant to draw your focus and suggest a deeper level of interest and attraction. If you notice her doing this while making eye contact or engaging in a deeper conversation, it's a strong indicator that she's thinking about you in a more intimate way. Responding to these signals with similar behaviors can enhance the mutual attraction and pave the way for a more intimate connection. 13. She mentions being turned on. When a woman tells you directly or hints that she is aroused, it's one of the most straightforward signs of her interest in sleeping with you. This could be through direct statements about how she feels in the moment or more subtle hints about how she's affected by your presence or actions. For example, she might mention how certain touches or words from you make her feel, or she might explicitly state her arousal. Such admissions are a clear and bold invitation for you to acknowledge her feelings and respond accordingly. It shows a high level of trust and openness, indicating that she's comfortable sharing her intimate desires with you. Responding positively to these hints can lead to a deeper and more physical connection. It's important to approach these situations with sensitivity and respect, ensuring that both of you feel comfortable and excited about where the interaction is headed. If you've made it this far, my love, comment below with the word 100% or something else to let me know, to confirm that you've received the knowledge from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video and share it later. Let's continue. She wants you if she does this. 9 unspoken signs she's attracted to you. Imagine you're at a bustling cafe, casually sipping coffee when you catch a series of subtle yet intriguing actions directed at you from a woman nearby. What could all this mean? Today, we're going to uncover the unspoken gestures that suggest a woman is attracted to you. Why focus on these nuances? Because they can dramatically alter your perception of everyday interactions, revealing a depth of human behavior that often goes unnoticed. You might be surprised to find that these seemingly minor actions are, in fact, her way of signaling interest without saying a word. Stay with us until the end as we decode these silent communications and delve into why they occur. Before we move forward, if you're ready to take your dating life to the next level, there's a free strategy call waiting for you. Links in the description or pinned comment. 1. Excessive blinking. Excessive blinking can be a subtle yet telling sign that a woman is interested in you. When someone blinks more than usual, it can indicate a heightened state of awareness and excitement. This involuntary reaction often occurs as a physiological response to attraction, signaling a surge in dopamine, a chemical associated with pleasure and interest. Notice the context in which this occurs, often during conversations or moments of direct eye contact. An increase in blink rate not only suggests that her attention is captivated, but also that she might be feeling a mix of intrigue and nervousness. This is not just a random physical tick, it's a response triggered by emotional stimuli. Excessive blinking can serve as a protective mechanism to shield oneself from intense emotions or nervousness. It's one of the body's ways of managing the excitement or stress of interacting with someone who is visually or emotionally stimulating. This subtle cue, while easy to overlook, can reveal significant interest if observed alongside other signs of attraction. 2. Angling her chest towards you. When a woman angles her chest towards you, it's a powerful nonverbal cue indicating potential interest. This body language, involving the positioning of her torso and shoulders to face you directly, suggests openness and receptivity. By orienting her chest towards you, she subconsciously exposes more of herself in a vulnerable manner, a strong indicator of attraction. This gesture gains significance in crowded or social settings. In environments where she could position herself any number of ways, consistently turning her body to face you, even when engaged in conversations with others, signals a clear preference. It shows that she sees you as a focal point of interest and is likely receptive to further interaction. Observe this behavior over the course of your interaction. If she repeatedly adjusts her stance to maintain this orientation, it's a deliberate and telling choice suggesting that she wants to engage more deeply with you. Such body language speaks volumes about her comfort and interest level, making it a crucial indicator to watch for. 3. Her voice getting slightly higher. A subtle change in voice pitch can be a significant indicator of attraction. Studies have shown that women may unconsciously alter their voice pitch to sound more feminine and appealing when they are speaking to someone they find attractive. If you notice her voice getting slightly higher when she talks to you, consider it a potential sign of her interest. This vocal change is not merely about sounding pleasant, it's an evolutionary tactic aimed at drawing attention and signaling feminine qualities. A higher pitch can make the voice sound more youthful and typically more attractive, which may be a subconscious attempt to appeal to the listener. Pay attention to how her voice compares in conversations with others versus when she speaks directly to you. A noticeable shift, particularly when accompanied by other signs of flirting or positive body language, strongly suggests attraction. This adjustment in her vocal tone is a nuanced but clear way she might be trying to connect with you on a more personal level. 4. The shoulder shrug. The shoulder shrug is a charming and often subconscious gesture that can indicate interest and attraction. When a woman shrugs her shoulders, it can be a sign of coyness or an unconscious display of submissiveness, which are often associated with flirtatious behavior. This gesture might be accompanied by a smile, a tilt of the head, or open palms, all of which are meant to signal approachability and friendliness. Watch for this when you make a joke or a playful comment. If she responds with a shoulder shrug, it might mean she is comfortable around you and is encouraging more interaction. This physical response also tends to make her appear more vulnerable and less intimidating, which could be her way of lowering social barriers and inviting a more intimate connection. The shrug tends to expose the neck, a vulnerable part of the body, which is a powerful signal in the context of attraction. It subtly communicates that she is open to the person she's interacting with, trusting them enough to reveal a physically vulnerable area. Observing this gesture in conjunction with other signs of interest can provide a clearer picture of her feelings. Appreciating the advice? If you want to dive deeper, our free 60-minute strategy call is perfect for those ready to change their dating dynamics. Learn powerful strategies to meet more women and build your confidence. Secure your spot via the link in the pinned comment. 5. Tracing objects with her fingertips. When a woman traces objects with her fingertips, whether it's a coffee cup, a necklace, or the edge of a table, it can be a highly suggestive action. This kind of behavior often indicates nervous energy and can be a way of releasing tension while also drawing attention to her hands. It's a sensuous, almost intimate act that can express attraction and interest without words. If you notice her tracing objects while maintaining eye contact or during lulls in the conversation, it might be an indirect way of keeping the connection alive and engaging. The act of tracing can also stimulate her own senses, increasing her emotional and physical arousal, which can enhance her feelings of attraction toward you. This behavior not only serves as a potential indicator of interest, but also adds a layer of depth to her communication style, showing that she might be thinking deeply about the interaction and is interested in maintaining a connection with you. 6. Tucking her hair behind her ear. When a woman tucks her hair behind her ear, it can be a particularly revealing gesture. This act often exposes the face more clearly and can be a sign of nervousness or an attempt to appear more open and accessible. It's a common behavior in social interactions where attraction is involved, as it can signify that she wants to ensure her face is unobscured and seen by the person she's interested in. This gesture might be repeated several times during a conversation, especially if she feels self-conscious or eager to make a good impression. It's also a way of drawing attention to her neck and jawline, which are areas that are often associated with attractiveness. Observing this action in context with other behaviors, like sustained eye contact or smiling, can help discern whether she's merely adjusting her hair out of habit or if it's a sign of genuine interest and attraction toward you. 7. Rearranging her outfit or brushing lint away. This might seem mundane, but these actions can be significant in a social context. This kind of preening behavior is often a subconscious attempt to look her best when she's around someone she finds attractive. It reflects a desire to present herself in the best possible light, which can be a strong indicator of interest. Watch for moments when she straightens her skirt, adjusts her jewelry, or smooths out her blouse. These actions not only help her feel more confident, but also show that she cares about how she appears to you. It's a form of nonverbal communication that speaks to her interest in making a positive impression. This behavior can also be a way to deal with nervous energy, By focusing on adjusting her appearance, she might be trying to calm her nerves or occupy her hands, which can be particularly telling if done frequently or during moments of increased interaction between the two of you. 8. Placing objects in front of her mouth. Placing objects in front of her mouth, such as a drink, a pen, or even her fingertips, can be an intriguing sign of attraction. This gesture might indicate that she's feeling somewhat shy or wants to hide a nervous smile or laugh. It serves as a barrier that can make her feel more secure, while also being a playful way to maintain a sense of mystery and intrigue in the conversation. This action could also be a flirtatious way to draw your attention to her lips, a central feature in the dynamics of attraction. Observing her behavior when she performs this gesture can provide insights into her comfort level and interest. If she looks at you through lowered lashes or smiles behind the object, it's likely an indication of flirting and that she's enjoying the interaction with you. 9. Reapplying her lip gloss or licking her lips. These actions draw attention to her lips, enhancing her facial features and expressing an unspoken invitation to focus on her mouth, which is a highly sensual aspect of body language. Reapplying makeup, particularly around the lips, can also signify that she wants to look attractive for you, suggesting a desire to be seen in a favorable light. Licking her lips could also be a response to nervousness or a subconscious attempt to soothe dry lips. However, in a social setting where there is potential attraction, it often serves to signal interest and readiness to engage further. This gesture, combined with eye contact or a smile, can significantly communicate her interest and make the interaction more charged with potential romantic undertones. So now that you know what gestures to look for, what's next for you? Discover the crazy signs that reveal she's thinking about you or learn the best places to touch a woman for the first time. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more.